Very happy morning to all. Please switch
Good
on your
morning, ma'am.
videos. Very good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Let us wait for 2 more minutes. Let's see whether others will be joining or not. Then we'll start with the session. Anjo, switch on the video. Irfan. So, how are you all? Let me get some responses from you. How do you feel? The same or good? Better? How do you feel? Yes? Tomlin, how are you, Tomlin?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am. No energy? Irfan, switch on the video. Aditya, please. Yes. Karthik, how are you?
Good, ma'am.
Good, very good. Okay. So today I thought I'll start the class with some thoughts. Okay? I'll share a screen and we'll have discussion on that thought. Are you ready? Why no energy? Please don't sleep in the first hour. Please. Okay. Yes. Aparna, read it aloud.
Ma'am, when you want something, all the universe conspire in helping you to achieve.
When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Have you heard this? Yes? Have you come across this quote before? Yes or no? Please respond. I have told you, please respond. I hope you all are active listeners. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you have come across this. So, what is this all about? Yes, tell me. What is this quote all about? I'll give you 2 minutes. Write down your points, what you want to share based on this quote. Quick, 2 minutes time. Everyone, I want everybody to respond.
When you want something, the whole world will stand with you.
Right, you're right. When you want something, the whole world, the universe will stand with you. Make it some more clear. Who can explain? Anila, are you there? Not yet joined? Okay. Okay, yes, Aditya, you said, you're right. When you want something, the whole world is going to stand with you. Okay, what do you want? What is that something that you want? Is it an ice cream? Yes, is it something like that? So, what does this quote intend to tell you?
Your dreams.
Yes? Once again?
Your dreams.
I'm sorry? One more time.
Your dreams.
Dreams, you're right, Aditya. I think it's Aditya giving me the answer. You should have a dream. Am I right? Dream. Do you all have dreams? Do you all have dreams? I remember Karthik telling me his ambition. CA, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your dream?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. And again, Aparna also, same, I think. I remember, I recollect it so. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me hear from others. Pavitra, switch on the video. Tell me about your dream. What is your ambition?
CMA.
Same. Okay, Tomlin. Same?
Yes, ma'am.
Same?
Yes, ma'am. See.
Yes, good. Okay, Irfan?
Same.
All are going to be chartered accountants in this class. After some years, I'll contact you. I'll collect your numbers and I'm going to call you and ask, in which company are you working as chartered accountant? That is my question. Okay, Hannah, tell me. It's good. It's good. I want to see all of you as CA, chartered accountants. Okay, that's good. You to have a dream that way. Okay, Hannah, tell me. Sorry? CA. Okay, okay. So, anybody having a different dream? Sharad, switch on the video. Tell me about you. Where is your headset? Take it and come. Yes, go collect it. Take it and come. Okay. So, you all have dreams. There is no one. Aditya, what about you?
Civil service officer.
Same.
Civil service.
Civil service. Very good. Very good. So, yes, Sharad, tell me now.
No dream.
Oh my goodness. Why? I think he was genuine in his answer, but you should have a dream. At least you have to go for work. I mean, you wish to get a job. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is your dream. After study, somehow, somewhere, you will be joining, you will be getting a job. That is your dream, Sharath. Yes? And Irfan, tell me.
What, ma'am?
What are we discussing about now? We are talking about your dreams, your ambition.
I want to go for ACCA.
Very good. So you too have a dream. Anila, join late. Today we are talking about your ambition, dreams. So may I know your dream, your ambition? Yes, Anila, please. Yes?
Don't know, I don't decide.
No. Don't you have a dream to work? You wish to get a job? Same like Sharad?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is your dream. Okay, so now let me ask you. So, are you all preparing to achieve your dreams? Are you all focused on your dream and working hard? Yes? Yes or no? Yes, tell me. Okay, let me share another screen. So this was the code for the late joiners, who joined late. I shared the screen. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. So somebody once again please explain the meaning. Karthik, just give me brief it for others.
Ma'am, when you have a dream, universe will help you in achieving it.
Very good. The whole world, the universe is going to make secret plans. The universe, the whole world will stand with you, will help you to achieve your dreams. Okay. Now, let me share the next one. Who will read it aloud? Loudly. Yes, Sharath, read it loudly.
When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Yes. Yes, again, I'll give you 2 minutes time. share your views on this quote. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the aeroplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Yes. 2 minutes time. Yes, those who are ready, they can volunteer and give me your opinion, your views. What is this quote all about? I am not calling out the names, I want you to volunteer.
When you have a dream,
Yeah?
there will be a lot of people who will be opposing it or will say against towards it.
Your voice is breaking, but still I understood that you are talking about the difficulties. Yes? Aditya? You have a dream, but you will have to face so many difficulties. Is that the point you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Yes, you're right. So, you all have dreams now. And do you think it is very easy to achieve your dreams? No, no, it is not easy. You should work hard. You should put your 100% to it. And sometimes all these hindrances, the difficulties will put you down, discourage you. But what should you do? What should be the action from your part? What should you do?
Most of the dreams.
Work hard. Only Aditya in my class. Nobody else wants to share their views. Yes, you are right, Aditya. You should overcome it. If you genuinely have a dream, if you really want to achieve it, and simply that the whole universe won't make it do it for you, but you should work hard. You will have to face several difficulties, barriers, hindrances in front of you. You should overcome that. Am I right? And are you all prepared for that? Yes? Yes or no? Aparna, what happened? I saw you taking a deep breath. You are not ready? You are not planned? Okay. So, I am going to talk to you about self-management. We are with the second chapter of employability skills, self-management skills. How do you manage yourself? First of all, you should have a goal. You should set a goal. How are you going to work for it? Okay. And let me tell you, if you don't have a dream till now, at least from now, plan it. It is high time. You should plan it from now. By the time you complete your 12th, you should have a definite goal and plan. Okay? So, we are going to begin the second chapter of employability skills. I know the little portion is left in chapter 1. I'll take it soon. We'll complete it soon. But I want to begin this now. Self-management skills. Self-management. From the word, what do you understand? Self-management skills means what? Yes, self-management skills. What are they? Please break the silence. So what is self-management skills? Now tell me, Sharath, what are self-management skills?
Managing yourself.
See, you know the answer. Then why you were keeping quiet? Managing yourself, self-management. This is what I said. You know everything, but you are not responding. Okay. So self-management, that means self-control. Controlling one's emotions, thoughts, your behavior. The way you control it, you are the one. The key is with you. So you should control your emotions. And that skill of controlling your emotions is called self-management skills. Okay? Self-management skills. And now let's see, in order to manage yourself, what are the skills that you require? How will you manage yourself? Yes? How will you manage yourself? How do you manage yourself? What are your plans? Yes, Anjo. Anjo is stuck. Yes, okay. Yes, Shubham, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, tell me. How do you plan to manage yourself? The self-management skills. How do you develop it?
I don't know, ma'am.
You don't know? Okay, someone else? Anyone?
Ma'am, planning ahead of time.
Very good. You plan ahead. Okay. Then
By becoming strong.
by becoming strong. How do you, what do you mean? I mean, mentally strong.
Yes, ma'am, like to take all the decisions correctly.
Very good. Yes, you're right. So you should have a plan first of all, that we said. You have a dream and you are going to work for it. First of all, the main thing you need to have is a positive attitude. Okay? Positive attitude. You must be optimistic in everything you do. Are you all positive people? Yes? Are you? Yes, Anjo? Are you a positive person?
Ma'am.
No? Why? Okay, the first thing is you should have a positive. Was that Sharat? No, no, no. Okay, but your yes, ma'am, sounds like Sharat. Okay. Anyway, yes, Anjo, very good. You should have a positive attitude, positivity. Whatever you face, whatever happens, comes to you, prepare your mind in such a way that you accept it in a positive manner. Okay? So, the skills to manage oneself, a person needs to develop positive thinking. Positive thinking. Result orientation. Result orientation means, from the beginning we said, first of all you should set a dream. You should have a dream. And we all are working for the dream to achieve the dreams. So that is result orientation. Okay, result orientation and self-awareness. Self-awareness, you should know about yourself. As Aparna said, you should know what you are and you should develop your mental ability, the emotions in such a way, you should control your emotions. You should develop your your emotions in such a way to achieve your goals. So that is self-awareness. Nobody else understands you except you. You know you. Okay, you are the one who know you, no one else. So we were talking about self-management skill, the meaning, and what are the skills that you require to manage yourself. Okay. Then next is motivation. Motivation. What is that motivation? For you, what is that motivation you have? From where do you get the motivation? What is motivation? First, let us discuss motivation. I showed you some quotes. What were they? They were all quotes. I know that. What kind of quotes were they?
Motivation.
Motivational quotes, yes. And how are these motivational quotes helping you?
They motivate us.
Yes?
They
Yes.
motivate us.
Yeah, how do they motivate? If you are in a sad, you are upset, you are not in a good mood. When you read this motivating quotes, you get a vibe, you get some positivity, you get some energy. Am I right? Do you? Yes, sometimes when you are completely down, you feel that you are complete failure, but you read a quote, a very positive quote, very encouraging and motivating quote, definitely that will influence you. Am I right? Yes? So what is motivation? What do you understand by motivation? Yes, what is motivation? I told you everybody know the answer. The thing is you are not ready to respond. What is motivation? Motivation is that force that drives you to achieve the goal. Am I right? Motivation. Is your parents motivational? Are they motivating you to score good marks? Or do they say,
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
study? Ah, yes. Don't study, it's okay. Is that the response that you get from your parents? No. Definitely, what do? They motivate you. Dear son, learn, score good marks. You will reach at a very good position when you score good marks. Or there are certain parents who say, if you score this 100 out of 100, I'll give you a bike. I sponsor you. I buy you a mobile phone. Is that a motivation? Do you consider that as a motivation? Especially in the younger classes, for younger students. If you score good marks, I'll give you a video game, computer, cycle. There are different offers from the parents' side. Do you consider as a motivation? They are all motivation? Yes or no? Yes? Is that a kind of motivation that the child gets?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is also a motivation. So let's understand what is motivation now. Motivation is derived from the word motive. The directing behavior towards certain motive or a goal, something that drives you towards your dream or your goal, that is called motivation. Something that helps you to achieve your goal, that is motivation. And this motivation, it is of two types: intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic means the motivation from self. You should feel that I should score good marks, I should reach, I should become a chartered accountant. It is your dream. So you should have an inner motivation from within you. That means you are not getting any rewards out of it. Nobody is going to gift you anything. You are self-motivating yourself. You are not getting any reward from outside. But what you feel, even though you don't get any reward from outside, but definitely you will be happy. You will be satisfied. One day you will all be in such a state where you are happy and satisfied when you achieve your dream. A day will come in your lives too. So, intrinsic motivation. Okay. So, that is motivation from within you. And how about the extrinsic motivation? It is a motivation that we spoke about, the parents, the gifts they offer. Okay, that is external motivation. You get it from the motivation that you get it from outside. When a child is told that when you score good marks, I will buy you a bicycle. So the child is happy, at least for getting that bicycle, he will learn, he will score good marks. So that is a motivation to him. His aim is to attend the exam and score marks. That is his aim, that is his goal. So the bicycle is the driving force that attracts him to achieve his goal. Okay, so that is extrinsic motivation. Now coming to the positive attitude, positivity. How do you get this positivity? To become positive, that is your own decision, I would say. You should decide, I am a positive person, I am happy with whatever I am. Then that means you are positive. I told you, you will face difficulties, you will have problems in your life. Life is not easy. But whatever you have, whatever you get, if you are happy with it, if you are satisfied with it, that means you are a positive person. Okay, and it says a positive attitude makes a person happier, helps build and maintain relationship, better relationship. There are people around us. I have experienced from my own life. There are people, some people when they just come near us, we get a negative vibe. Oh my God, negative, negative. Haven't you felt so? Have you felt it? Some people, whenever they open their mouth, they'll only say negative. I hope you have seen the movie. What is that movie? Jay Surya, Prithviraj and oh my God, Nadrisha's first movie. What was it? Remember? It is there on the tip of my tongue, but I am not getting it. What is the name of the movie? Tomlin, help me.
Ma'am, Amar Akbar.
Ah, yes, Amar Akbar and Anthony. Am I right? In that there is a character. You remember the character? Always talking about death, accidents. What was that character's name, Tomlin?
Ma'am, character name I don't remember.
Ah, anybody remember that scene in the movie? Sharath, do you remember? Okay, anyway, watch the movie, or you might have watched it. Some people, even if they don't open their mouth, their presence will give you a negativity, negative attitude. So what you do when you face such a person, what should you do? You should run away from there, move from there. Is that the way you handle that situation? Yes, tell me, how do you handle it? Somebody is approaching you and they are giving you complete negativity. You are a very positive person, you build up so many positive thoughts, positive thinking only, but somebody is coming to you and telling you complete negative. How do you handle it?
Make those negatives into positives.
Very good, yes. Yes. You're right. And make some efforts to make that person positive. Tell them, open up, tell him, Are yaar, this is not the way. You think it in this way. It will help you. Okay. So always surround you with positive people, but at times you may get negative people also and help them to get rid of it. help them to be a positive person. So let us see what are the ways to develop this positive attitude. What should we do to develop positivity? Let me see whether you all are practicing this or not, or are you all doing it. First thing, start the day with a morning routine. Say positive affirmations. How many of you look onto the mirror immediately when you wake up? I understand nowadays everyone look onto their mobile phones. I know that. Yes, very good, Shubham. Okay. You wake up, you see your own face, and what do you do next?
I just rub my face.
Yes? Okay. So, the first thing you do is smile to yourself. Look at you. Yourself. Start loving yourself. Smile often and think about the task to be accomplished during for the day. First of all, greet yourself. Good morning. This is going to be a good day. Positive day. Start your day with positive thoughts looking at you. Feed the mind with positivity. Read motivating books. Listen to good music. Okay? And watch inspiring and good movies. Be proactive. What was proactive? We discussed in the previous class also. What is proactive? Set up your mind in such a way that not to get distracted from all those hindrances, the difficulties, the disturbances around you. You should prepare your mind self in such a way that I am not going to get influenced or distracted from all these. Proactive. Okay. Focus on constructive and positive things. Do not approach life with problems, full of problems. No. Try to face it with your solutions. Learn from your failures. As I said, there will be difficulties, the problems, a lot of problems in your life. You handle it positively, take it in a positive way, optimistic way. Everything happens for good. Even if you fail in an exam, it's okay. The failure is going to help you to learn better for the next time, to prepare well for the next time. This is not the end. So learn from your failures. Learn to focus on present. Don't be anxious about your future and don't keep on thinking about your past. That is over. Past is over and future is going to come. It will come at its time. So now what we do is we should focus on the present today. At this moment, what is happening? What should I do? Okay, so focus on the present. Future, let it come. When it comes, we'll think about it. Okay, then move towards your goals and dreams. Be cheerful, be happy always. That is the conclusion. Always be happy. Always be satisfied whatever you have. There are people who doesn't have even the basic requirements of life. So be thankful to God. Be blissful that you have all these. Whatever you have, be happy with it. Be positive. Now, we have some techniques to help you to maintain a positive attitude. What are the techniques that you can practice? Physical exercise and fresh air. I suggest you early in the morning when you wake up, just open the window, enjoy the nature, fresh air, breathe fresh air, look outside, what is happening, wow, look at the trees, look at the sky, enjoy. Physical exercises, yes, exercises, that is important. Then healthy diet. And regarding physical exercises, I told you, I remember in my first class I had told you to practice something. What was that? Anyone remembering that?
breathing exercise.
Yes, very good. Are you doing it, Aparna? Are you practicing it? I had told you about meditation, meditating. Is anyone doing that? No one? Okay, so it's okay if you haven't done it till now, but I suggest you to do it at least from today. Start from today. Not for hours and hours you'll meditate, you'll keep your eyes closed, sit in the same posture and meditate. No, that is not the way. Just at least 5 minutes or 2 minutes. You relax, close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing, remove everything from your mind, all the thoughts, erase all your thoughts. Concentrate only on your breathing. You will definitely feel the difference in your thoughts, in your life. The breathing exercises, meditation. Okay? Yoga. When you do all these, what is happening? Even when you do the physical exercises, the yoga, everything, what is being done? Your breath is being controlled. You take, you exhale, you inhale. This is the same thing happening there. When you do the physical exercise, even your muscles are also working out. When you meditate, your mind, you are giving exercise to your mind. Okay? Healthy diet. Healthy diet. You know that. What is it? Healthy diet. Balanced diet. Eating healthy. Organize academic life. Are you all practicing it? Your notes, your notebooks ready? Updated with all the notes? Completing your assignments on time? Yes? Do you do that? When you do everything, your duties on your time, everything is completed on the right time, that will help you to reduce your stress. Yes? Am I right? When you don't do anything, your homeworks are all pending, your notes are all pending, that will make you stressed up. You get tensed. Okay. What tension? No tension. Yes? Anybody feeling so? Is that the way you feel? Okay. Adequate sleep. A good sleep is required for a strong mental health. Holidays with family and friends. You should find time to enjoy with your family members. Am I right? Stress means the mindset when you are upset, you are disturbed, you are hopeless. That is a condition. You are not at all confident. You are tensed. This is called stress. Now, how to manage the stress? How can you reduce your tensions? The first point is stay positive. Be positive. Then, when you are upset, when you feel that you are a complete failure, let me tell you, just close your eyes and think about your achievements. Whatever you have achieved till now, the good words, the good motivation, the good, whatever you have received from your parents or others, your teachers, elders, the appreciations, whatever you have received. So then you will realize, I have received all this. Then why should I consider me as a failure? I am good. Okay. So keep your thoughts in present. That is the next thing. I told you, don't get bothered about your future. It will come. Let it come. We'll face the future then. Forget about your past. That is over. Nothing to do with your past now. Whatever was your past, even if it was a bad one, terrific one, or whatever it is, let it go. That is over. Finish. No more past now. Only think about the present. Now what can I do? How can I change from now? The hour is still 10:10. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Then talk to friends and family for comfort. That is the main thing. Even I want to tell you, when you choose friends, be careful. Friendship definitely plays a major role in our character building, in our attitude, in the achievement of our goals, everything. So when you choose your friends, be careful. When you find that anybody is annoying, that person is distracting you, or what do you say, it is not helping you to achieve something good, then stop it there, or try to make him change the other person. But how much ever you tried, still that person is not changing, that means you just stop it. Not that you will never talk to him, you will cut the friendship there. No, that is not what I meant. Don't accept his thoughts. You accept only your positive thoughts only. Suppose I am your friend. In no way you can accept whatever I say. Okay? There is nothing good from me you get. So what do? Not that from tomorrow onwards or the next day onwards you won't look at me, you won't smile at me. Immediately when you see, you'll escape from there. No, that is not the way. First of all, just try politely. We learned in the first chapter, communication. Make me understand, this is not the way. Try to change. I think this would be better. Like, try to bring corrections in him. Still there are people who will keep on quarreling and arguing. No, whatever I said, I am the right one. What I said is right. So then you realize, oh no, this person is not going to adjust with me. So then what you do is, slowly stop accepting, or what do you say, don't accept whatever I say. Accept in the sense, don't take it to you. Okay, you stand with your opinions, your decisions only. At the same time, maintain relationship, but at a distance. Okay, let him say whatever he say, that's okay. Let her speak whatever her viewpoints is, but don't take it for your decision making. Practice meditation and yoga, already said. Whenever you feel negative thoughts are taking over, take a look at your accomplishment sheet. As I told you, when you feel that you are a failure, look back. Then you can look at your past. See what have you received, your achievements till then. Okay. So this is the way you manage your stress. Result orientation. Result orientation was the second skill to be developed. Self-management skill, in order to have a good self-management. Result orientation, that means you should set a dream, you should have a goal to achieve. Then you have a dream, CA, chartered accountant, you are going to be a chartered accountant. Then what are the things that you should achieve to reach there? Which are the ways you should travel to reach there? So you should prepare an action plan. What are the things that I should do now from today? After I should score good marks in 12th, after that I should do that, I should do this. So prepare a list, what should be done. Prepare an action plan. Use the right sources and tools, the right things. Okay, so suppose you want to clear the exams with 70% marks, then prepare it in that way. The books that you should choose, the resources that you should make use of, the tools, etc. Communicate with mentors and peers. Definitely yes, you should talk to your teachers, get guidance from them, have conversations with your friends. How are they preparing? How are me preparing? Share everything. Make a calendar. Time management is important. And after all, work hard. Work hard. Okay, it's time. I wind up the session now. We'll see you in the next session, accountancy. Thank you. Happy day.